my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Origins 2017. I'm sitting down with Daniel Zayas from Eagle Gryphon Games, and you brought us Can't Stop Express,
yes.
which so it's such a tiny box, I just knocked it over.
This is actually part of the Egg series. If you look here, it's number 12 in the Egg series. It obviously reverts back to 1 with the Eggs and Empires was number 1, and then a bunch of games in between that. So
right,
it is part of a series.
And they're all in the same
size box,
yeah,
exactly. So they look cool.
Right, when they're all stacked in a lineup, it's really impressive.
It is cool to see all that. This game is one of the from the notebooks of Sid Sackson, right? So this is his dice type games. Extra has been made before from Sid Sackson, and it follows this sort of format.
I was going to say, you guys published I'm the Boss, the card game from his notes.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, the fact that you were able to get his estate.
Yeah, with a lot of development in that, but yes. But anyway, so Can't Stop Express, I'll do a really quick run through. It's very simple. We will both have a shared dice roll. We can use the dice however we like, though. So, for instance, I can combine 2 ones to make 2 on there, or I could combine this one here, and maybe 6 is my 5th die roll, and I write a 6 here and cross it off. Right. So what you're going to do is you're going to play the game, you yourself, the player, are going to play the game until one of these 5th die rows are complete. It's a little bit of pressure luck in that regard, right? And you're also trying to complete as many of the numbers as you can to get to at least 0, but hopefully positive points. A lot of people actually will do the min-maxing, right? If they can, and they've already started down a track. If the track is empty, you won't get any points off. But if you've already gone down a track, then you want to get to the point where you're in the 0 or in the green, right? So
like if we were going to bank on this 6,
right,
we'd fill in that first box along this 6 track.
Exactly. So actually, what you can actually see here that the 2s and the 12s are least likely, so they're worth the most points. And as you get to more common things like 7's the most likely to be rolled, it's worth a lot less points. But because it's easy to get to, maybe you max that out and you're able to get the 30 times the 5 things that you got, right? So it'll be the 150 for that specific one if you maxed it out.
Now, when we are sharing this pool of dice, does that mean that I am also bound to do a 6, a 2?
You are not.
5?
You can do a 2 and a 7 and a 5. All we have to share are the numbers displayed, but you can actually mix and match however you want. So then the next die roll, right, the dice roll is going to be that, and then you can combine that however you'd like. You know, we're all going to use the same numbers, but they're going to be combined differently.
Now, because of that, I mean, you do have a player amount on here somewhere.
Yeah, it's unlimited player count.
I was just going to say because of that.
Technically, it's unlimited player count. Logistically, maybe that's not possible. Like, hey, what's that over there? You know, across the table. But
I feel like it would kind of defeat the purpose of a game series to make a giant set of dice to go with it that you could play with 25 people at the same time.
The funny thing about the Egg series is that we do say it's like a small footprint, big games, right? But this one's maybe a little bit of the opposite, right? Where it's like you could technically go an entire table wide with this guy, but yeah, logistically, you're just rolling the one set of dice.
I think I really liked how you described this right before we started rolling the camera, which was that it gives the spirit of Can't Stop.
Yes, it is the spirit of Can't Stop, but
without necessarily the downtime for sure.
Sure, absolutely. Everyone is doing something every single turn.
And I gotta say, it's really throwing me off to 5 dice though.
Yep, the fifth die is going to be your timer for the game.
But it definitely gives you a little bit more flexibility than maybe you had in original Can't Stop, which I imagine makes
it does give you flexibility. But once you have the third, you only have 3 spots to fill for this guy. So once those are set, those don't change. So you do have to pick one of those if it's available. You do, on the flip side, if those aren't rolled at all, then you get a free turn, which is awesome. Yeah, you can just have a free reign of whatever the 4 you want to use. Yep.
Oh, see, that makes me love it even more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really fun. It's a cool dice game. There's a huge stack of papers that come with every game. We also sell really cheap. I think it's like less than $5 to get another pad of paper if you really want one. But yeah, that's. I mean,
this is a household staple for us. So the fact that I am like geeking out over here, being like, "This is awesome," I think should speak to the fact that
this hits certain bells that I'm expecting to hit, even just from the explanation. I haven't even ever played this yet.
Yeah, we can play. It'll be fun. It is really fun. It's a fun game, and we did want to stay true to the can't stop spirit again, but it's just now in a reduced box size.
Well, Daniel, thanks so much for letting us take a look. That is Can't Stop Express, which is part of the Egg series from Eagle Gryphon Games.
Yeah.
And thanks for letting us take a look.
Thank you.